Timotab, and today I'm going to solve Keep It Short by PhysicistFromFunen. If you would like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. Let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every box. Okay. Turquoise thermometers restrict only even digits. That is, on a turquoise thermometer, the even digits strictly increase from the bulb end. And so this could be 2, this could be a 9, this could be a 4, and that could be a 7. As long as the even digits along with the turquoise thermometer increase from bulb to tip, we're good, and we just ignore the odd digits on there. And then the opposite is true for the orange ones. They restrict the odd digits and we ignore any even digits on there. Okay. Yes, digits of the unrestricted parity can go anywhere and in any order on the thermometer. Thermometers are strictly dominated by digits of the restricted parity. What that means is there must be more digits of the restricted parity than of the unrestricted parity. So on a turquoise thermometer, there must be more even digits than odd. You can't have the same number, must be strictly more. And that's all the rules. I am going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Okay. In order for there to be more evens than odd, I must have 2 evens. I can't have one of each, and I can't have 0 evens. So each of these 2-cell thermometers, we know what parity we're going to get. They are all going to be even. Yeah, I can just about still see the bulb of those thermometers. I think orange is going to be a little close for these, so I'm going to do yellow for odd today. All right, so that does that. We need one more odd in this row. We've used all of the odds in this row, so these digits must all be even. We've used all the evens in rows 4 and 6. So those must all be odd. We have used all of the odds in this column, so those must be even. Oh, we've used all the evens in these columns with the 2-cell thermos, so we can mark all of these as odd. Yes. Yep, just by the column count. Those all wrong color. There we go. And now by count in the box, this one must be odd. By count in this box, this one must be even. This one must be even by count in the box, as is this one. By the column, this and the box, in fact, this one must be even. By the count in the column and the box, this must be even. We need 2 more evens in this box, so those are even. We need 2 more evens in this row, so those are even. And that leaves us with an even-odd pair in those boxes and columns. All right. So we can ignore that cell, and so this is odds only 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7 or 9. This is 2, 4, 4, 6, and 6 or 8. Okay, where does the 2 go in this row? I can't place a 2 on a thermometer tip because then I'd need an even digit lower than 2. So that's where the 2 goes. And likewise, where does the 8 go in this row? I can't put it on a bulb, so that must be the 8. Can we do the same up here on these ones? We can. We get a 2 here and an 8 here. That makes these a 4, 6 pair. But if this were a 4, this would have to be a 2 on the bulb by thermometer logic. So that is 6. That is 4. Yes. This must be 4. And by thermometer logic, that is a 6. Okay. That makes this a 2, 6 pair with a 4, 8 pair up there. This is 4, 8 with 2, 6. This only has one place for 8 in the box, so that's an 8. That makes this 4, which makes this 2, which makes this 6. That 2 makes that 4, 6, and 8. And this is 4. This is 2, 6, and 8. This is a 2. These two are 2 and 6. These two are 4 and 8. 4 in this box must go here. This is a 2, 8 pair. That 2, 8 pair means that this is a 6, and this is a 2, 8 pair. And I think for now that's good enough. Okay. All right, let's have a look at our odd digits. Where does the 9 go in this row? Using similar logic to earlier, that must be the 9. Where does the 1 go in this row? That must be here. Okay. That 7 can't go here because that would have to be 9. So that must be 3 or 5. And then that makes that 5 or 7. And that could go 3, 7. Okay. Nine can't go in this tip by Sudoku, and it can't go in any of those bulbs, so 9 goes here. 1 can't go in this bulb by Sudoku, and it can't go in any of these tips, so it must go here. That places a 1 here by Sudoku. Okay. 9 can't go here. because of the box. So 9 must go in one of those two. In this column, 9 can't go here, so 9 must go there. That resolves this thermometer. That makes this a 3-7 pair in the column. If that's 3, that's 1. If that is 7, that must be 9, but it cannot be. So that's a 3, and that's a something bigger than a 3. But that 3 makes this 5, which makes that 7. This is a 7. These two are 1 and 7. Okay, this is not 1, 7, 3, or 9, so that must be a 5. 7 in this column must now be here, making this a 1. That's a 3-5 pair. This is a 1-9 pair, but I can't put a 1 here. So that's a 1, that's a 9. This is a 3 by the row, which makes that a 1 and that a 7. By Sudoku, that's a 9. That puts a 9 into one of these two, but it can't be that one, so that's a 9. This, by Sudoku, it sees 9, 1, and 5 in the column. It sees a 7 in the row. That is a 3. This is 5 or 7. We've got 5 or 9 here. 1 in the row cannot go here, so it must go here. And this is 5 or 7. But whichever this is, this must now be a 9. Okay. We get a 9 here. And now by Sudoku, we must have a 9 here. And that is going to resolve our remaining colouring. Oh. Okay. We get a 5 here by the box. This is a 3. This 7 means that this is a 5. And this is a 7. And this is a 3. And this is a 5. These are 3 and 7, and we know the order. We get a 5-7 pair in this column, and a 1-3 pair, and we know the order. So this is 5 or 7 by the row, but the column tells us it's a 5. That's a 7, that's a 5. We need a 3 and a 7 in the row. That is all of our odd digits completed. So now we just finish off the evens. Let me see. That can't be a 2, so the 2 in the row is here. And that resolves the 4 and the 8. That makes this a 4. And we get a 2-6 pair in the row. And we know the order. That looks down here to make this 8, which gives us 2 and 8, which gives us a 2 and a 6 and a 4 and a 6 to finish off. Well, thank you so much for solving, and please don't hesitate to share your thoughts on this puzzle. That is a really delightful and very approachable puzzle. Novel rule set, but not difficult at all. I really enjoyed it. If you like this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.